Hi, welcome to Grow with Grace. I'm Grace. I'm very excited that you're here. Today we are going to be talking about how to stop being a bystander in your own life. Now, this is a very complex topic. There's so much to it, but at the same time, it's also very simple. And a well-known athletic brand has coined the phrase, just do it. It's seriously great advice because we can spend so much time being anxious, being worried about the future, being worried about what we're doing right now, when we could really just start today. If you're thinking about a business that you want to start, or you're thinking about like my YouTube channel, I had thought about this for literally years before I started it. And the thing is that it's never as scary as you think it's going to be. You make all of these obstacles for yourself in your head, and you think that it's going to be this difficult, terrifying process. And the reality is that you don't do it all at once. You know, it doesn't just happen in one day. So you just take it step by step. Baby steps will get you there eventually, as long as you commit and you remain consistent to yourself. For example, with my YouTube channel, this is crazy, but I had this fear for so long that I wouldn't be able to do it because I wasn't confident in the way that I looked, specifically because I struggle with acne, and I'm wearing makeup right now. You can probably still see like a little bit of my acne, but I let that small little insecurity and that truly small problem stop me from doing something that I wanted to do for literally years. And that's sad and like crazy. I recently spoke to one of my girlfriends about my acne because I was just having like a bad morning and feeling really self-conscious, and she said that she didn't even notice that I had a breakout when we were talking until I pointed it out. She said that she thought I looked beautiful, and all she noticed were my eyes and that I was smiling and seemed really happy. And that's just a metaphor for everything in life. If you're self-conscious about something, I promise you're the one that notices it more than anyone else. Like, you always notice what's going on with you more than you do with anyone else. So if there's a fear or an insecurity that is holding you back from starting a dream that you've wanted to start, I really encourage you to just muster the courage to get over that fear. It's only fear, and I promise it's not going to be as bad as you think it will be. Another fear that I had about starting my YouTube channel was that I wouldn't be able to find my voice, or that I would sound awkward on camera, or basically that I just wouldn't know what to say. And sometimes that's true. Like, you guys obviously see the polished, edited version, but I take a lot of takes of myself. You know, there are lots of ums and buts, and I'm working on that. But look, there it is. I'm working on that right now, as I'm just learning to find my voice, trust myself, and listen to my own wisdom, because I truly do have a lot to say, and I believe that I have a lot of value to share with people. But I was so afraid for so long, and still continue to battle that. But I'm trying not to let it stop me. I mean, I've been silent for so many years when I should have been speaking up. And if I can inspire one person to just open their mouth and share the wisdom that they have, then my job will be done. I'll be so happy. So if you're watching this and you are afraid of just speaking your mind and speaking your truth and taking up space, then I am talking to you. I want you to use your voice for good. Do what it is that you came here to do. Don't be too afraid to open your mouth and share your wisdom, because you've got plenty. Remember that other people don't know more than you just because they're someone else. I don't know if I'm explaining that well. I've thought for so many years that anyone other than me knew better than me. So I would just go along with a lot of things, and I still have to check myself often. Am I going along with this? Do I actually want to do this? Just remember that other people don't always know better than you. I've been listening to a lot of Oprah quotes on YouTube recently. If you haven't blessed your life up with Oprah's voice yet, then I really want you to just go search YouTube. Actually, in fact, I will link it below because I love listening to Oprah that much. She has all these amazing stories inspirational quotes and just great advice for life, for young people, for older people, for anyone at any point of their journey. And the thing about Oprah is that she pretty much talks about herself, but it's not selfish. She's sharing her journey, her struggles, and her insecurities as a young adult when she was first starting out in her career. And it's so cool. Like I could listen to Oprah talk about herself all day long. So that should be proof that you truly do have value. You have something interesting to say. You're scared that people aren't going to want to hear you, but that's not the case. People want to listen to you. People want to hear your story. One Oprah story that I recently listened to that I love is she was a very young news anchor. She said that she was trying to be Barbara Walters. Instead of trying to be like herself, she wanted to be an imitation, that's normal for somebody, in their early career or early 20s in general. But anyway, she was just trying to be like Barbara Walters and speak a certain way and use certain words and just act very not herself. And she said that one day she accidentally read the prompt it was supposed to say Canada, and she read Canada. And then she said she started laughing, and she was like, Canada's not a country, like that's crazy. And then she just that moment just broke that tension for her, and she realized that she was her own person. She can make mistakes, she can laugh on the air, she can say Canada, and she's fine. She doesn't have to be Barbara Walters, she doesn't have to be perfect. And I love that story so much. I think it speaks volumes to just starting out in life, and just don't be afraid to make mistakes, because you will make mistakes. So just get out there and do it, because you'll make them regardless. So today is the best day to start whatever it is that you are dreaming about. There will never be a better time than today. I promise you that. And even if you don't have the money to start your business, then I want you to write a business plan. I want you to start talking about it with other people and just become enthusiastic and truly believe in your dream. And in doing so, other people will love what you're doing and they will want to get involved. They will want to follow you. I believe that sometimes as women, we also feel that our voices are maybe not as valid, or that we shouldn't speak up in public. Not all the time. I mean, there are plenty of badass women who are out there sharing their voices and being well-spoken leaders, which I think is incredible, and I aspire to be one of them. But I think in general we've been silenced for a long time. We've been made to feel that we are too emotional or less than, or you name it. Our voices have kind of just been silenced. So I feel like we're at a point now where we have the opportunity to take control and rise above all of that to share our truth, because I truly believe that we have so much to offer. I'm concerned more so about women now, because I just feel this imbalance in the world, and I believe that our nurturing and healing nature will be able to balance that out. And so you're really doing a good thing to everyone in your life, and you're making a ripple effect across the whole world when you choose to speak up and speak your truth. When I heard "stop being a bystander in your own life" for the first time, it really shook me deep, and it made me want to just say, fuck it, I'm gonna just say whatever I want to say now, and I'm gonna do what I want to do now, because we have a finite number of days on this planet. I mean, seriously, there's not really any getting around that. We're gonna die. We don't know what's next. Nothing is guaranteed. But what you can do is act today, and you can speak today, and you can be here, be present today. Stop being a bystander in your life, okay, people? Okay. Let's get some action up in here. I know every day is not gonna feel like, woohoo, I'm on top of the world, like, let's crush it. I still have so many days where I'm just like, oh, why am I here? What am I doing? And just feeling like super confused and lost. That is all normal. That's probably never gonna change. I mean, realistically, I think fear is here for better or worse. I think I think fear is like something, it's a little friend that you take along for the ride, and you just look at it and you kind of pity it. You're like, oh, you're trying to keep me protected. That is so cute. Thank you so much for being here. Let's just come along. You just can't expect it to ever completely disappear. I think. I could be wrong on that point also. This is just my interpretation of life. Who knows? But in my experience, anxiety is like the ocean. Like the waves keep on coming. You just got to learn to surf, you know, and you're going to have better days than others. And some days will be pretty difficult, and you just have to remember to love yourself, get through those days, and then get back up on your horse tomorrow. If you guys haven't gone on my Instagram, grow.wgrace at Instagram, then please go give me a follow, because I'm always posting really motivational stories, or even if they're not motivational, they're real at the very least. I'm just talking about how I'm feeling that day. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you who are watching these videos, liking, commenting, and subscribing. It makes my heart sing when I see that, because I know that more and more people are going to be able to grow, find their voices, and just level up in life. And that is what I want. That is my mission here. I feel that I just want to encourage others. I want to share my high moments, my low moments, all the struggles. I want to be real with you guys and just be your friend and be here for you. So if you like this video, I would love if you give it some interaction in the comments, and we'll create a little community here. And if you really liked it, then share it with a friend who you think might want, share it with a friend who you think might need it too. So I will see you guys next week. I post a new video every Wednesday, so have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.